Now, this is impressive. It's not the most impressive thing we've seen on the show, but we have to remember, Kirby can not only copy, but he can also choose to excel the attack, which is...
So he could suck in one of Bomberman's bombs and spin it right back at him.
Exactly. So, it's like he has a personal warhammer with him the entire time. Or mace, sorry. Morningstar, that's the one that's what I was thinking about. You can spit the bomb right back at him, full force. There's nothing Bomberman can do.
And he can copy his most fearsome abilities, so...
Shoot.
Overall, I have to say, this is a pretty good move to have in a battle. And
in context, it is, because he can suck the bomb, and now Kirby can throw bombs. If he sucks one more bomb, he can transform those bombs into missiles. And then it throws it at him. It's devastating.
Alright, so Bomberman, what do you have to say about this?
Bomberman responds by kicking a bomb in Kirby's face.
Okay, so this is Bomberman's bomber kick, and it's basically going to be similar to what we saw with the bomber throw. So let's go outside and give it a look over.
You lead the way. You're the boss of us all. He may say he's not the boss, but he is the boss. What he says is law.
Venture out into the December cold. Through the Christmas lights.
Please, I'm in the sweater. I'm breathing the night.
Okay, Bomberman. Just hit the bomb, let's see how far it goes. It's going to be in the same order of magnitude as we saw before, so let's just hurry up and get this done. 3, 2, 1, go!
Same type of damage it did the last time.
Which is impressive, but he kicks it this time. That's kicker, so to speak.
That's something special. I don't know what's special. Maybe you do.
I don't like it.
Nah.
Okay, well, let's go back inside and talk about it.
Good, because I'm freezing my butt off.
So, who gets the edge at short range?
Unanimous vote. Kirby gets the edge.
Why are you in your coat?
Because it's freezing out.
Why does Kirby get the edge, Clovis?
Because the weapon of Bomberman was unimpressive, Kirby can actually copy his weapon and use his Bomberman's bomb against him, and he can also throw it back as quickly as he received it. Therefore, Kirby can definitely take the edge.
Kirby gets the edge at short-range weapons with his copy. Coming up, the showdown gets closer with the special weapons. The final tests in the Season 1 premiere are now set to start in the fictional Fight Club. Kirby roars in with the Star Rod, a lunar baseball bat.
So you got 1, 2, 3,
Hey, this is America. Speak English.
Sorry, I gotta turn my voice off.
Here, I'm going to turn it.
Okay, now it's in English. So, up next is the Star Rod, Kirby's famous weapon. Probably most of us will recognize it from Super Smash Bros., where you can basically create havoc with. But there's more, and that's what we're going to see.
Let's go.
So we have to go to the blast wall for this. Interestingly enough, I thought it was going to take place at the archery range, but apparently
It's under renovation.
yes, but apparently there's some lunar activity going on, and Kirby is going to take care of it.
And it's raining out. Alright, you're the boss. You lead the show.
Alrighty, Kirby. Fire whenever you're ready.
Wow, what do you think?
Well,
You want to talk the medical profession? What sort of? If that could take a chunk off the moon, think of what that could do to a human body.
I was going to say, the trachea will be disintegrated. You probably can't even imagine what it does to the artery, right?
Oh, what artery? What artery?
What arteries?
I wouldn't want to see that. I know I'm a doctor, but you know what? I'm not really licensed, so what I can tell from what I've studied in books and going to late school, it ain't pretty.
I'll take your word on it, Doc.
Bomberman responds with his patented gravity bomb. A big crush in a very tiny place.
Okay, Columbus, well, this is, I think, the first time we've ever seen something like this on the show. A gravity bomb, when it goes off, it creates a black hole.
I'll have to see it to believe it.
As you know, a black hole is a very... I'm not going to go into the science because it's freezing out here, and it's raining, and I hope, Bomberman, let's see if your gravity bomb can get rid of this.
Let's do it quickly, because I'm freezing my ass off out here.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, go! The things we do for the show.
That was awesome. I'm getting the wind from the black hole, trying to drive us toward its epicenter.
Trying to drag us into the singularity and spaghettify us. But look at these trees. God damn it, look at them. They're spread all around like... I gotta tell you, this weapon, you better stay away from it as far as you can.
Yes, and Kirby is light enough to get dragged in easily towards the black hole. So this is a definite plus for Bomberman. If not, his only hope to ever defeat Kirby.
Okay, well let's go inside and sum up this police test. Let's go.
So, who gets the edge with special weapons?
Well, it's a 2-to-1 margin. We're going with Kirby's Star Rod. And I think the reason the Star Rod has the advantage here is because the black hole gravity bomb could be as dangerous to Bomberman as it is to Kirby. And that's what compelled me to make this decision. So the edge at special weapons goes to Kirby.
Kirby gets the edge with special weapons. The tests are complete, and now it's time to find out who is the deadliest fictional warrior. But before the battle, our experts gather to make their final prediction.
So guys, a bit of a cold start to the season.
You kidding me? I can't feel my fingers on my toes.
It is Christmas, almost Christmas time.
It is almost Christmas.
What do you
time.
expect? You're either French or Canadian, I don't know. So you should be used to this.
Yes, this is nothing compared up north.
So, I guess where do we stand? What are your opinions as we're about to go into this simulation to see who's deadliest?
I'm still going with Kirby.
Yeah, I'm still going with Kirby. Although now I know Bomberman is stronger than I thought, I'm still leaning towards Kirby.
I still think I'm going to go with Kirby too, But if Bomberman can somehow make sure that that gravity bomb is not harmful to him, I think he stands a shot. But Kirby, I think, has the speed advantage, and overall, I think he has more effective weapons. If he can hold off Bomberman at mid-range, I think he can win this handily.
I agree with you. Unfortunately, I'm too cold right now, but from what I heard, I agree with you.
Yeah, Bomberman's huge drawback is that he is not immune to his own bomb.
Well, that's gameplay mechanics.
Yeah.
But
Kirby's speed, I think, is definitely the
undecided.
But at least Kirby, when Kirby sets off a dynamite, he wears a hard hat.
You should know in combat, the faster the side is, probably the more likely that side will win.
Bomberman is more durable, though. While I'm not too sold on what Chicky told me about that planetary level durability, he is still more durable, so that does have to be considered in. Anyway, this is also a shout out to Shiki Yakumo of our team, who provided information and clips for both Bomberman and Kirby, so thank you, Shiki.
Thank you, I guess. Unfortunately, you'll probably talk to more of our fans and our groups than I do. I can't speak for Clovis.
Our backstage crew.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, thank you all to all you guys who help us out.
So, I guess there's only one thing to do.
It's stimulate the battle.
We're going to stimulate this economy 5,000 times.
Stimulate this battle 5,000 times.
1,000 times.
Yes, let's stimulate the economy.
Stimulate the economy.
We're gonna do that too, but first let's simulate.
Let's simulate this battle. Let's go.
All right.
In the fictional fight club, the time has come for the showdown. At long range, Bomberman's Navarre bomb was outmatched by Kirby's Crash. Edge Kirby. At mid-range, Bomberman shot bombs at Kirby's hammer, cutter, and sword.
Well, if you're armed with a bladed weapon or a blunt weapon, you sure as hell don't want to charge into the fray against a guy with a bomb. So, at mid-range, Bomberman gets the edge for his bomber throw.
Edge Bomberman. At short range, Kirby's copy stared into the face of Bomberman's bomb kick.
Well, Kirby has one advantage, actually two. One, he can copy the opponent's powers, and he can throw it back at him. Thus, Kirby has the edge.
Edge Kirby. And lastly, at special weapons, Kirby's Star Rod went toe-to-toe with Bomberman's gravity bomb.
For special weapons, we gave the edge to Kirby's Star Rod because Bomberman's gravity bomb might be as dangerous to Bomberman as it is to Kirby. So, for that particular drawback, we have to go with Kirby's Star Rod, even though it may not be as powerful.
Edge Kirby.